You think you know me?
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. A better place in a broken dream, and we'll leave it all behind. On this day, it's so real to me. Everything has come to life. Another chance to chase a dream. Another chance to feel I've been defeated and brought down. Oh, drop to my knees when hope went out. Oh, the time has come to change my ways. On this day, I see clearly everything has come to light.
Hello and welcome. This is the Battleground Build-Up show because we were too lazy to record 2 more episodes of Raw and Smackdown for this week.
No.
So we thought we would make a wee video so that anyone who hasn't watched the series so far but would like to watch Battleground can watch this and get up to date on all 8 episodes of Raw and Smackdown that we had in the last month. And up first we have the World Heavyweight title match, the Elimination Chamber for the vacant WWE Heavyweight title. This one started with 4 qualifying matches. John Cena beat Alberto Del Rio in his very impressive victory in the first ever match of C2C Smackdown.
Woo! Go Cena.
And of course AJ Styles beat Kalisto with the phenomenal forearm to book his place in the Elimination Chamber match.
He did I.
Very bloody though. Bray Wyatt took on Kane in his qualifying match and did his spooky shit.
You just
Somehow
said no cursing. You just cursed.
spooky shit. And planted Kane into the mat with a Sister Abigail. We have Cesaro and Kevin Owens. Owens looking to hit Cesaro with the chair, but the lights went out.
They did? For what reason? This is why.
Power cut. And Finn Balor appeared out of nowhere. Okay, we know you were on a Balor top. But Balor appeared out of nowhere, making his debut on the main roster. What did Balor do? What was Balor here for? He's the electrician for the power cut. Balor, of course, costing Kevin Owens his match as Cesaro took advantage of the distraction with a roll-up. This was the main event of episode 3 of SmackDown. Cena catching Styles with a suicide dive with an AA out of the outside. Many thought this would have been the end of the match, but no. Styles and Cena brawled the whole way on the outside, resulting in a double countout, but they did not stop there. They fought the whole way up the ramp. Styles and Cena hate each other at this stage.
Stage.
And of course, Styles delivered the Styles Clash to John Cena right beside the WWE logo. But that was not even it.
No way, Jose.
Main event episode 4 of Smackdown. John Cena, Bray Wyatt. Cena delivering another AA on the outside, but both men were down.
Until
The club appeared to take advantage of this little situation and absolutely dismantle John Cena and Bray Wyatt. Just watch this. Gallows and Anderson brutalizing John Cena and Bray Wyatt, who were opponents of AJ Styles in the fatal 4-way for the vacant WWE Heavyweight Championship.
John never seen that coming. Cena.
That wasn't even enough.
No way, Jose.
The club decided to take this one a bit further. Fire. Burning table.
Another.
Yes, cutter to the outside. Last ride powerbomb to John Cena through the burning table.
Like a burning table.
The club really set out to take out AJ Styles' opponents. But Shane McMahon thought he would rectify this, and he made an Elimination Chamber match so that the steel surrounding the ring would keep the club out. This set up a battle royal later in the night where the final 2 competitors would take the final 2 spots in the chamber match, with the winner getting to choose in which place he entered. But yet again, Cena was brutalized by Styles. Phenomenal forearm. And yet again, a Styles clash.
Because somebody doesn't like putting John Cena over. Ever.
Ding.
See you later, John.
Styles is pointing that finger. The Battle Royal took place later that night.
Did I?
The last 4, as seen in the video. Kalisto and Zack Ryder were quickly eliminated by Kane and Alberto Del Rio. Therefore, they took the last 2 spots in the battle or the Elimination Chamber, and Kane winning with a chokeslam to the outside. Kane getting to choose in which place he enters the chamber. Cena, Del Rio, Kane, Wyatt, Styles, Cesaro. What a match. But up next it is Shinsuke Nakamura v Austin Aries. This one's quite simple. 2 qualifying matches for the vacant US title. Nakamura versus Adrian Neville. What a match this was. Nakamura taking Neville out with the Kinshasa in his debut match. Depu. Obviously that was going to be enough for the 3 count. Neville gave a great account of himself. It just was not enough.
Yeah, I'll win the match, yeah.
Austin Aries versus Sin Cara was in the other qualifying match. Austin Aries delivering a 450 splash to the outside. He followed this up with a massive brainbuster in the ring for the 3 count. Aries goes on to Battleground to take on Shinsuke Nakamura for the vacant US title. No massive rivalry, no blood hatred, just 2 fantastic competitors looking to win a championship. Yeah.
And up next on Raw we have Samoa Joe versus Randy Orton. This one came around because we had Orton versus Joe on week 1, 2, week 2 I think of Raw, and what a match it was. If you've seen it, if not, check this shit out.
Joe, of course, taken out of the RKO.
That's right.
Orton was not happy. Delivered his Roppongi DDT.
I thought the only thing left to do was the punt.
Of course, Joe dodged and followed up with a muscle buster for the 3 count. I think the punt kick was where this one really turned.
This, of course, was a huge win for Samoa Joe on his debut on Raw. against how many times has Orton won the championship? 8. A lot. Orton's won a lot of titles. Orton's a veteran at this stage. So that was a huge win there for Samoa Joe.
And after that, Orton had a match against Baron Corbin, which he quickly dispatched the Lone Wolf in a very good match. The Lone Wolf just not up to the Apex Predator skill level just yet.
Orton bounced back well after his big defeat to Samoa Joseph.
Samoa Joe attacking Randy Orton from behind.
Once again, muscle buster.
Joe was literally brutalizing Orton at this stage. And he wasn't even done there.
Oh no.
Joe locked in the Kikina clutch to make Randy Orton pass out.
Rest in peace, Randy.
Joe gave no reason for his actions, no reason for his attack,
Wants to make a name for himself. That's all it is.
taking out the Legend Killer himself. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was on a big streak at the beginning of Smackdown episode 1 and 2, but he was attacking his opponents after the bell. After he won, it wasn't enough. Powerbomb.
We have not seen Zack Ryder ever since.
Literally haven't. No, Zack
Nope.
Ryder is dead.
Rest in peace.
But not only to Zack Ryder, but Alberto Del Rio, 2 pop-up power bombs onto the steel steps. And as seen in the earlier video with Cesaro, Owens went to brutalize Cesaro again, but the lights went out. And Finn Balor made his debut. Balor was looking to end Owens' reign of terror. After Owens brutally injured his friend Sami Zayn last year, Balor wasn't going to let Owens attack everyone else and do the same. Balor ended up costing Owens his place in the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE Heavyweight title. And a big shotgun drop to the corner. And he followed up with a coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Finn Balor is here. Episode 3 Smackdown. Balor comes out for a match against Tyler Breeze, looking to make a good first impression.
But no.
Out of nowhere, Kevin Owens attacks him from behind.
Payback. Revenge is a dish best served on the ramp.
Owens making Balor know that this was his show. Brutalizing Finn Balor. Massive super kick. He's laying Balor out. Balor was unable to compete, but later the same night in the Battle Royal, Kevin Owens was due to get his chance to be entered into the Elimination Chamber.
But
Balor decided, nah, mate. Nah.
you talking to me?
What a match this is going to be. Blood hatred between these guys. Balor costing Owens his chance at the title.
And up next we have the A-list celebrity, The Miz. against Sami Zayn for the IC title. This one came around with our qualifying match for the title, which was Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin and Rusev. Huge end of days on a chair there. Thought that was Sami Zayn out of the match completely, but no. Check this out. That was all she wrote.
Haluva kick. Massive Haluva kick.
And a massive victory for Sami Zayn, giving himself a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at Battleground.
Massive performance there from Sami Zayn. On episode 2 of Raw, however, The Miz had a match against Dolph Ziggler,
Which was another opportunity for Ziggler, but Sami Zayn come out with the distraction of The Miz. And Miz, giving Ziggler lots of time, turns around, beautiful
massive super kick. Sami Zayn cost The Miz a big victory. Dolph was so happy with himself, he actually won a match.
What a match that is going to be. Can Zayn win his first ever major title, or will Miz retain? We don't know.
Watch and find out. Tag team titles, Extreme Rules, The Club versus the Usos. This one was announced in episode 1 of Smackdown by the general manager, Shane McMahon, acting on behalf of myself. The Club gave a massive impression whenever they absolutely demolished the Vaudevillains in under 10 seconds. Magic Killer on a 3 count. They weren't even done there though.
No way, Jose.
The Club decided to make an example out of the Vaudevillains and send a message to the rest of the tag team division. Taking out Aiden English allowed them to deliver a big Magic Killer to Simon Gotch on the outside.
Simon Botch. Murray.
What a message that sent to the rest of the tag division. Then Gallows had a match against Jey Uso. Which he won via a massive Gallows pole after the distraction from Carl Anderson. But yet again, victory was just not enough for these massive men. They brutalized the Usos after the match, kendo sticks and chairs, trying to make sure that if they actually made it to Battleground that they would pose very little threat. Carl Anderson putting Jey Uso through the table with a massive face cutter. And look at this, Gallows pole through a burning table.
He's a fan of the burning tables.
And one for good luck, Magic Killer to Jimmy Uso on the outside. No one has even came close to defeating the Club.
Undefeated. Wow.
Extreme Rules match for the vacant WWE Tag Team titles. Up next, Women's Triple Threat action.
Woo!
Charlotte defends against Sasha Banks and Bayley. Early on, Charlotte demolishing everyone in her way. Easy victory against Brie Bella on the first episode of Raw.
And then the next week against Natalya, once again making her opponent tap out to that dreaded figure 8. Not even breaking a sweat. Yeah, I am too.
But after these victories, Charlotte had a few choice words for her audience. She thought WWE didn't really have a lot to offer.
No competition for the champ.
She thought that she was the queen of both Raw and SmackDown. Of course, the real queen had something to say about that. She thought that Charlotte didn't even know where she was. And she had a bit of a challenge. 2 competitors.
If one wasn't enough.
Because if Charlotte thinks she is the queen of both Raw and SmackDown, she can face a competitor from both. Sasha Banks from Raw, as who we see here easily disposing of Becky Lynch.
Who ain't no slouch.
What a performance that was from Sasha Banks, the Balor.
Making the self-proclaimed last kicker tap out to the bank statement.
And not only Becky Lynch, but Paige, the former
Two-time
women's Divas champion and the NXT women's champion as well. Sasha was disposing of everyone in her way, building great momentum before the women's triple threat match at Battleground.
2 huge victories for Sasha.
Not only will she have to face Sasha, Bayley from Smackdown was the other competitor who we see here delivering a top rope Hurricane Rana to Emma.
Who? Yeah.
And not only that, but a big Bayley to belly, securing a big victory for her as well. Charlotte really has it cut out for her. These are 2 massive competitors, and she doesn't even have to get pinned.
Nope.
Bayley could pin Sasha, submit Sasha, or it could be the other way around. Charlotte doesn't even have to be involved in the count.
And now, the best for last. It is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins for the WWE title. This was on week 1 of Raw. It was the brothers.
It was absolute carnage.
It
is
was
what
madness. It was Roman and Ambrose against Rollins and Miz. As you can see here, signatures galore. Rollins thought he had it won,
but no. 2 spears to Seth Rollins, and Reigns pins him clean. That wasn't a great start for Seth Rollins. Probably wished he could have gained a wee pinfall victory in Roman Reigns.
The next week we had this.
Reigns again spearing Rollins as he was caught between Ambrose and Reigns. Then we had a massive main event.
Announced shortly after, it was Rollins against Ambrose. This was to decide
The true number 1 contender for
Ambrose,
Reigns' title.
Ambrose wanted that number 1 contender shot. He felt he deserved it, and Rollins thought, you know what? He's going to give it up. He's going to put it on the line on a match in the main event. And that's what he did. And what a match it was. But Rollins
took the easy way out,
beating Ambrose by countout. Didn't even pin him.
What a great match that was, though. Rollins defeating Dean Ambrose by countout to retain his number 1 contendership status, to ensure that he would go on to Battleground to face Roman Reigns for his title.
The next week we had Reigns versus Chris Jericho, the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion and the only man to beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night. A true legend, and Reigns picked him off quite easily, as you can see.
But after this impressive victory for Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins had a few other ideas. While Reigns was celebrating and drinking it in, man, Rollins wasn't too happy. Especially after that spear that Roman Reigns delivered him on the ramp. He wanted a bit of payback. Oh no, wait, this is Battleground.
It would make more sense if our pay-per-view was payback. There's 2 storylines. Anyway, Rollins came out sneakily from behind, and as soon as Reigns turned around, ran into a pedigree. Shades of Extreme Rules.
Where have we seen that image? Yeah.
Fuck you, I can do what I want, it's my show.
And Rollins is stealing the title and indicating that it's his. Yes, it is, baby.
He
Yes,
never
it is.
lost it. Except at Extreme Rules. No, we didn't. Never actually defended it.
Episode 4, Rollins again
Trying
comes out
to get
after
one
the
over.
match. Single underhook facebuster to Roman Reigns. Looking to destroy Reigns before their match at Battleground.
But Reigns had other ideas. He wasn't going to let the weasel get one over on him. Again.
Reigns was incensed after Rollins' attack last week.
So Rollins walks straight into a Superman punch.
And Reigns wasn't finished there. He knocked Rollins over the top rope, contemplating what to do with him. Giggity. And he tossed Rollins into the barricade and followed up with a massive spear. Spear! Oh my god! Reigns taking out Rollins.
Rollins couldn't even stand. Is that the sight we're going to see come Sunday?
There's only one way to find out, and that is watch Battleground, 24th of July, 10 PM BST. It will be out for all to see. What an event this is gonna be. You can follow us on Twitter at C2C Wrestling, where you can actually get pictures of the Battleground arena.
Ooh, sneaky!
Sneaky. And of course, you can see all the match cards separately as they were uploaded. Follow us at C2C Wrestling. You can follow me at _Kane McManus. You can follow Cahill at
Cahill LFC, because I couldn't think of anyone funny to say this week. So
such a letdown.
slagging. Really slagging.
This is our first big event at C2C Wrestling, so I'd love if any of you could watch and share and subscribe and show all your friends and all that stuff. We're gonna assume you have
If you
friends.
have any. If you don't,
Yeah.
we'll just try to make some. It's okay.
We can be your friends.